Hello, Littles University scholars. It's so great to have you back again this month. This has been a favorite book in our house. Do you have your copy of your book from the Harford County Education Foundation? We love getting that package. If you have it, show me your book. And this book, the title is The Pigeon Has to Go to School. How does the pigeon feel about that? Do we know even on the cover how the pigeon feels about this? What does the pigeon say? Pigeon says, "Come on." This book is very funny and very fun to read because of all of the word bubbles and the pictures. The illustrations in this book are amazing. And we love this book that is written and illustrated by Mo Willems. Did you notice I said written and illustrated, but that's not what's on the cover. It says words and pictures. So there are a few different ways that we can say words and pictures or written and illustrated. And in this case, both were done by the same person, Mo Willems. So let's do a little walk through our book. Like we said, this is the cover. And what's here? The spine or the bind. This is the back. And inside we have the title page where we see the title again and we see the author and illustrator again. In this case, can we see words and pictures, or is Pigeon's wing blocking some of the words on the page? We can only see ES by Mo Willems. That's so funny. I love how Mo Willems integrates the pictures and the words. Do you know what that means? It means he puts them all together. He makes them work together to tell you something about the story. So here we're seeing that Pigeon is a little agitated, right? Agitated. What's another word for agitated? Is he a little worked up? Is he a little worried or concerned or anxious? Is that what we see in the movement of his wings? He even has a few wings flying off in this picture, doesn't he? And over here we have what we call the dedication. This may be one of my favorite dedications I've ever read in any story, ever. And this dedication says, "To my teachers, past, present, and future." Because our teachers are amazing. Did you know that? I'm going to let you in on that little secret. Teachers are amazing, wonderful people, and you are going to get to meet amazing teachers in your journey in Harford County Public Schools. So on that note, before we even go a little bit further into our book today, because there are a few things I want to explore in this book, so many cool things happening in here. But before we even do that, I want to give a quick message to your adults that are with you. If you will be 4 by September 1st this year, that means you're eligible to apply for pre-kindergarten, to register and attend pre-kindergarten. So I want to make sure your adults know that that happens starting the first Friday in May. So if your adult is with you, go over, pull on their shirt if they're not paying attention, and tell them, "Hey, I'm going to be 4 by September 1st. That means you can register me for pre-kindergarten." There's all kinds of information on the HCPS website about pre-kindergarten, all kinds of good information, and a heads up on what to expect and what and how to do it, and also a list of all of the programs in our school system for half-day pre-K and full-day pre-K. All of that information is on the website, so take some time now to check that out so you're ready and prepared with the documents and the forms and everything that you need to register starting the first Friday in May. So that's a quick message for our adults that are with us, because that is very exciting. And it just leads me to look at Pigeon again and think, doesn't Pigeon know how exciting it is to go to school? I think Pigeon might know that, but Pigeon also might be feeling some of the feels that the rest of us feel anytime we have to do anything new or go anywhere new, not just school, but any place we haven't been before. Sometimes we get a little anxious or worried, and I think that that's one of the things that happens to Pigeon in this story. And so one of the things that I love in this story is when Pigeon is saying, what if, why, what about, what happens when? The The unknown stresses me out, dude. Does the unknown stress you out too? It can be very stressful when we don't know what's going to happen. But I love in this story how Pigeon's thought bubbles match up to what's going on. Even the shape of his thought bubbles sometimes match the feelings that you can see in the illustrations. And in this case, I love how Pigeon even discovers, wait a minute, it'd be great if we could practice this. We could practice all this learning stuff. And if we had friends with us who did it with us, and maybe we could even take a break somewhere like a playground. Ask your adult. Ask them if that might be what school is like. And I think your adults might say, hey, that is school. And the other really cool, fun thing about school, do you know how you get there? If you are going to a school that's in your attendance area, those are words for your adult. You don't have to worry about that. But if you are going to a school in your attendance area, you may have seen one of these drive by on the road, and you may get to ride one too. A school bus. We have the most amazing bus drivers too in our system. Not only do we have the most amazing teachers, like Mo Willems dedicated his book to all of his most amazing teachers, but we also have the most amazing bus drivers. They welcome you onto the bus every morning, they get you to school, and then they come pick you up at the end of the day and drive you right back home. That way you're home. And we just love when we're in school getting to hang out with all of our friends. Pigeon has some cool friends. I see an owl there. And there's Pigeon down at the bottom. Oh, and Pigeon's raising their wing to answer the question or to ask a question, because all of that happens when you're in school. So I hope that you take the time to enjoy this amazing story with your adults, your friends, your family. Share it with everybody. And make sure you come back in April for our next free book from the Harford County Education Foundation, our amazing partners who are making this happen. And then we'll come back with a brief message for everybody at the end of the month so that we can share a little bit of our books together. So again, for all those adults that are out there still with us, make sure that you check out the website for early education information. That will be pre-kindergarten registration, kindergarten registration, all that information's on there. But for those of you that will be 4 by September 1st of 2023, pre-kindergarten registration will be that first Friday in May. So we hope to see you there.